A nice cool down for the weekend. When you compare temperatures to Friday, we dropped a good 10 to 15 degrees and it was much more comfortable. And it looks like this is slowly wrapping up. The good news is we are going to have a warm up, but it's going to be very brief because another cool down is on the way. Here's the one that cooled us off for the weekend. That is now moving off to the northeast. So that ridge that kept us hot will try to make its way back to California once we get into the middle of the week here. Nothing too extreme. We're going to the low 90s, still staying below the average of 95 for this time of year. As we move forward into Thursday and Friday, another system comes in, pulling in more cool air from the coast right into the valley. So a few valley spots were in the 80s for today. It looks like that'll be the case again once we get to about Thursday and Friday. And overall, not bad as we wrap up August and move forward here into September. Tonight, we're at 75 degrees in Fresno, 72 in Visalia, 72 in Merced, and in the 60s tonight for Madera at 67 degrees. When you compare temperatures to 24 hours ago, we were running a good several degrees cooler compared to this time yesterday because we have this nice breeze that's been going for most of the day. 12-mile-an-hour winds in Lemoore and Fresno tonight, 13 in Hanford. Winds will calm down overnight and be fairly light tomorrow. 10 degrees cooler tonight in Madera, 7 in Lemoore and Porterville, and 3 degrees cooler here in Fresno. Our highs were 7 degrees cooler compared to yesterday. We hit 90 in Fresno, same deal for Hanford and Porterville, and 87 degrees was the high in Merced for today, so it actually felt a little like fall in some valley spots. We were below the average of 95 for today and well below the record of 109 set back in 1988. Air quality, that's improved as well. It is good for a good portion of the valley. Moderate, though, for Fresno and Tulare counties for tomorrow. Up in the Sierra, we're looking for cooler temperatures and temperatures appropriate as we wrap up the month of August and move forward here into September. Still going to have some areas of smoke and haze, mainly towards the rough fire. Overall, mostly sunny skies. 80s for Bass Lake and Fish Camp, 70s for Shaver and Huntington. Foothill communities, same deal for tomorrow. Temperatures will be in the 80s for Mariposa and Aubrey, a few 90s. That's the case for Three Rivers and Oakhurst. And here in the valley tonight, a pleasant evening. Clear skies, cool temperatures. The breezy conditions will calm down overnight. Tomorrow, we'll warm up a little bit, back to the low 90s for a good portion of the valley. And that'll be the case for a few days here as you look at the 7-day forecast from AccuWeather here. The 80s do return once we get to about Wednesday into Thursday. And then it looks like we'll be in the low 90s as we move forward here into Labor Day weekend. So things warm up a little bit for the holiday weekend here, but nothing too extreme. And we're staying below average for the next 7 days here in the valley. So quite a nice change. Hopefully this is a hint of what's to come here. It felt a little like fall in some parts of the valley for today.